Mark Twain called the late 19th century the Gilded Age. It was an era of corruption, but it is more useful to think of this as modern America's formative period, when an agrarian society of small producers were transformed into an urban society dominated by industrial corporations. The late 19th century saw the creation of a modern industrial economy. A national transportation and communication network was created. The corporation became the dominant form of business organization. Under the spoils system, candidates for political office would offer potential jobs in exchange for votes, gave supporters access to money and political favors. During the Gilded Age, the Republicans and Democrats had roughly the same number of supporters. Republicans have some important aspects. The first one is they believe taxes shouldn't be increased for anyone and the wages should be set by the free market. And the other one, they base on individual rights and justice. Democrats are focused on minimum wages and progressive taxation. It means higher tax rates. On the other hand, they are based on community and social responsibility. Capitalists determine the prices of goods and services. It means it is emphasized on an individual profit rather than the workers or society as a whole. There is no restriction on who will own capital. On the other hand, there is the socialism. The government controls production and distribution of goods. It emphasizes on profit being distributed among the society or workforce to complement individual wages or salaries. Edgar Allan Poe was born in 1809. His mother Elizabeth Poe died when Edgar was 2 years old. In 1848, after his wife's death, Poe attempted to commit suicide. He originated body horror. Ralph Waldo Emerson was born in 1803 in Boston. He became a transcendentalist. His main works were Nature, The American Scholar, Self-Reliance, The Oversoul, The Poet, Braham, and Concord Hymn. Walt Whitman is the America's war poet, a later-day successor to Homer, Virgil, Dante, and Shakespeare. He celebrated democracy, nature, love, and friendship. During the American Revolution, he led the colonial forces to victory over the British and became a national hero. In 1787, he was elected president of the convention that wrote U.S. Constitution. 2 years later, Washington became America's first president. He was born in 1835 in Florida. He wrote several novels, including 2 major classics of American literature, which are The Adventure of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
Created using Powtoon.